Alright, hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I'm back again with another video. I hope that you guys are doing well, and I hope that you guys are staying safe. So you guys, I know this is a little different, but I still wanted to come on here and do a video for you guys. I know this is not a live, but I just wanted to get the message out there. You guys know I do my audio at times, but I was like, oh, okay, let me just try to just do a regular video like how I usually did when I originally, if you guys been following me for years, I made my videos. I started it back in 2017 when I first started talking about, what I had went through with my aunt who was a narc, but I had already been on YouTube, which is interesting, like, because of what I was doing as far as like MLM and just personal development, mental health stuff. I had already had my YouTube. But anyway, you guys, if this is you guys' first time watching me, again, my name is Joy. I am a narcissist abuse coach. I've been dealing with narcissists since 2006. And since 2017, I have been helping former victims, now survivors, heal, move on, and recover after dealing with narcissistic abuse. So today, you guys, I do want to talk a little bit more about uncovering and kind of, just kind of making you guys aware of, narcissistic family cult secrets and some of the things that they don't want you to know, some things that they do within that family dynamic, and also some things that the narcissists around you could be doing that they may not want you to know about. Now, the thing is that the narcissist can be anybody in your life, you guys. It doesn't matter. It could be, whether it's a mother figure, a father figure, it could be an auntie, an uncle, it could be a brother or a sister, it could be a cousin, it could be a neighbor, it could be an in-law, it could be your person's ex-person or their, ex whatever, associate, affiliate. It could be your person's friend or whatever. Anyone could be a narcissist, you guys. And the thing is that they're not so easy to identify, right? I know when I go live, I always have a lot of people saying, well, hey, Joy, how do you recognize a narcissist? How can you identify these individuals? What are some warning signs? And the thing is that it's not so easy to identify. I'm kind of seeing that some people, it's a little difficult, especially like certain type of narcissists that are very covert. The ones that are spiritual narcissists, they can really manipulate the situation. They can manipulate the energies. They can, use bribery. They can use extortion. They can really play the victim card at times. They'll play the blame game, or they'll try to gaslight you or whatever. So it's really difficult for you to be able to identify these individuals. So, that's just, and I do have some videos that I can link below for you guys that we kind of talked about, identifying a narcissist and things like that. I also have some courses which help and some self-study books. So if you guys want to learn more about that, I would highly recommend, getting access to that, or inquiring about it and really kind of reading up on it or studying it, so that way it can help you in the future if you run into this type of person. Whether it's somebody that is a friend or is somebody like in a certain environment, or it could be somebody that they might know that person or something like that. So that's just something to be aware of. But let's talk about some family cult secrets and some things maybe the narcissist does not want you to know about them, right? And this is just, not to scare anybody. This is just to give people the information needed. I know that people don't talk about this type of stuff, right? Sometimes it's not so easy to talk about. It's not easy to discuss because a lot of people are afraid to talk about what needs to be discussed, right? It makes people feel uncomfortable, right? It makes people feel uneasy, but it's just like, it's best to know the truth than to, keep a false lie going on, and that's the difference between us normal people versus the narcissists. The narcissists they would rather live in a lie, or they would rather be delusional, right? So let's just get into it. So some cult secrets. So with the narcissist, within their family cult dynamic, they may not want people to know that, they're very, and I probably already said most of this stuff, so this is like a part 4. So anything that I missed, I'll kind of just recap. But yeah, So the narcissist may not want you to know that they're very vindictive, they're very spiteful, they're very evil, they're very jealous type of individuals. Some of the people in the family cult, the narcissistic family cult, they may not want you to know that, they really enjoy hurting other people. They really like to see people hurt, sad, depressed, down and out. They really like to, try to orchestrate a plan to take you out. The family cult will be in on it, but just a narcissist in general, if they feel like maybe you have harmed them or you've given them a narc injury, whether you have done so or not, and the narcissist mind, because they're so delusional, they will try to carry out a plan to where, they take you out, or they will try to make you experience a loss, or they may try to destroy you, or whether they try to kill your dreams, or they try to kill your spirit, or they'll try to make you experience a lot of hardships, a lot of challenges, a lot of misfortunes. That's basically the thing with a narcissistic family cult. They don't want you to know that. And also just a narcissist, period. If quote unquote you're not on their good side, or if the narcissist feels like you can see through them, the narcissist knows that you know who they are. The narcissist knows that they can't manipulate you, they can't use you, they can't benefit from you, then they're going to want to try to destroy you, because they don't want you to see them for who they truly are, which is a coward, an individual that can't be trusted, an individual that's slithery, and they are a betrayer, they're a liar, they're a thief, they're a murderer, and the narcissist doesn't want you to know that type of stuff. The cult, they all engage in that type of behavior, whether it's from one extreme to the other. They're not going to want you to know that about them, right? The narcissist wants to present a different image to the public, because they have to keep portraying a facade. They have to have a facade. They want people to believe a certain thing about them, and it's not true. Now you might get tricked by the narcissist a couple times, or you may be manipulated by them, or you may be fooled or deceived by them, because the narcissist is very good at what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the narcissist has done to you, they have done that to multiple people. So you're not the only one that the narcissist has done this to. Let's say the narcissist has really hurt you, right? Or let's say they betrayed you, they lied to you, or they carried out an offense against you, whether you had a part in it or not, or whether you probably haven't done anything to this narcissist at all. Like, you're probably innocent and things like that, and the narcissist just feels this anger, this jealousy, and this hate in their heart, because that's who they are at the core. Like, whatever you have in your heart, that's who you are. If you have like love and peace and happiness in your heart, that's who you are. That's who you are at the core. But if you have like feelings of just, bitterness and resentment and, just envy and just hate, that's just, that's who you are, And the thing is that we as humans, we have different types of feelings. That's why, like I said, you guys have to remember, it's very important for you to do your inner work, because you have a good side and you have a shadow side, right? So sometimes when you're around the narcissist, they like to focus on your shadow side, so the negative, right? That they enjoy, that gives them a great pleasure. They get a kick out of it, right? They laugh at it. So in order to counteract that, that's why it's so very important you have to focus on your healing. Because when you focus on your healing, the narcissist doesn't have anything to attack. The narcissist is just kind of like, they're going to be doing something over and over and over again, but it's blocked, because it's like what they're doing, that's not you anymore. You get what I'm saying? It's like what they're doing it's just old now. like you know what I'm saying? Like, you see, what they're doing, and it's just like they are trying to get you to react, and it's just like, you don't. It's just like, it is what it is. Like, you allow them to keep doing what they're doing, and you just keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that and I guess these are some other cult secrets, is that the narcissist is insane. The narcissist is actually really insane person. They're crazy in the mind. They have a mental illness. Because the other thing about a narcissist in a family cult is that they're very, again, they're jealous, they're envious, and they're very delusional, right? They're very delusional. So let's say, like in the narcissist's mind, they feel like you did something to them, right? They feel like you gave them a narc injury. And, so the narcissist has a plan to retaliate. They're going to take matters into their own hands, right? Or they're going to try to get somebody else to do it. Or they're just mad about something. Let's say they're saying they're mad every day. They're mad. A normal person, it's understandable. Like, people, we have different feelings. We have different types of feelings that we feel, right? But with a narcissist, they're so delusional and they're so psychotic. It's to the point where they're making themselves mad. So they're making themselves want to do something that's evil just because that's what they want to do. Like, and I guess the other things that you need to know is about what the Narc family cult secrets is that they're ran by entity. They're demons, right? So the narcissist is possessed. They're demonically possessed, right? And so the thing is it's not really the narcissist. Like, the person that you see, whoever is around you and they're like after you, or they're trying to get back at you or retaliate, right? That's not really them. They're actually ran by something else. It's a demon inside of them. It's an entity, right? So you're not really dealing with that person anymore, So you kind of have to keep that in mind, right, when it comes to these individuals. Because a lot of them, they're very obsessive. The people in that cult, they're very obsessive. They keep doing something over and over and over again, and they're expecting a different result. That's literally the definition of insanity, right? If you continue to keep doing something over and over and over again, and you're not getting any results, a normal person would be like, no, like, okay, like maybe I should do something differently, or maybe I should stop. But when you're dealing with a narcissist that's demonically possessed and they have a evil entity attached to them, they're going to keep doing something because it's something, it's not them, it's actually something else inside of them. You get what I'm saying? And so you kind of have to learn not to take stuff like that personal, and just understand that that's something. Maybe it's inside of you for you to heal, or maybe it was something like on your bloodline, or something that was like a generational curse that needed to be broken, and you just have to work through that, if that makes sense, right? But yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. And if you're wondering, you're like, well, hey Joy, I know you're saying that, but wait, how do I recognize that this is a narcissist? So again, this person, again, they don't take accountability for their actions, right? They lack self-awareness. They lack the ability to forgive. They don't forgive. They're very unforgiving. They don't love themselves. They don't love other people. They don't respect themselves. They actually hate themselves. And this person is very... they feel like they have this God complex. They feel like they can outsmart God. They feel like they can bully people and mistreat people and do things to people, and they feel like there's no consequences, right? That's how you're dealing with a narcissist. Because a normal person is like, oh, like, I may not want to do that because there's some consequences behind that. You get what I'm saying? And a narcissist also is a person that can try to bother somebody that's not bothering them. Like I said, they're a coward. A coward would do something like that, right? And then as far as what else? A narcissist is a person that they get bored a lot. They're very bored all the time. They need constant attention. They need attention like 24/7. They need validation. They need to be admired by other people. They're very attention seeking too. They'll do stuff for attention. They'll say stuff for attention. They act out or they lash out when they're not getting their way. Someone that's just very immature. Someone that cannot take rejection. A narcissist is a person that cannot take a rejection. Now, normal people understand. They're like, yeah, like, we understand you may get rejected. People may tell you no. You're not for everybody, and everything is not for you. But with a narcissist, they're so stubborn, and they're like, no, like, it has to be this way. And they're like, no, like, I'm going to force myself onto somebody. It's like, yeah, just be careful. And What else? Like, a narcissist is a person that will get into another relationship just to hurt you, right? They'll get into a relationship just to rub it in your face or to make you feel bad, right? The narcissist will also pretend like if you do something to them, they'll try to act like it doesn't bother them, but then eventually, they'll pretend to be your friend and do all this stuff, and then eventually you'll see that the mask will come down, and you'll realize that they've been your enemy the whole time, right? So that's the other thing, like with the family cult secrets, like, and also just with the narcissists in general, they're really your worst enemy. They're your biggest hater. Right? And they're actually jealous of you. If you have this person around you, they do not like you. They do not like you. They actually hate you. They probably wish that you would not exist anymore. And they're there to use you. They're there to harm you, to betray you. So, just keep that in mind when it comes to dealing with a narcissist. Also, some of the cult family secrets they don't want you to know is that if you don't comply to them, what they want, they will smear you, they will lie on you, they will curse you. Some of them will even do black magic. Some of them will try to sabotage your friendships, try to sabotage your relationships because they're jealous. They could be a blockage, right? Another thing that I think I did mention this with the narcissist family cults, they may use finances against you. So some of the family cult members, because some narcissists actually have powerful positions. Some of them are actually well-to-do. For some, I've met some narcissists that were very well-to-do. Hence, my aunt was pretty well-to-do for herself. I don't know how she's doing now, but she lived in a very nice neighborhood, has some nice cars. We did some lovely trips together, shopping trips, shopping sprees. My aunt, she was very well-to-do, but she was evil, And so, another situation or individual that I was dealing with back in 2021, his mother was a malignant narcissist, and she was very well-to-do herself. So some narcissists can be very well-to-do in certain circumstances, and so you just want to be mindful that they will try to use their powerful positions or their influence or finances against you. So if it's let's say it's a narcissistic mother, this narcissistic mother will try to use finances to control you or to manipulate a situation or to see if they can still have some sort of say in your life, or they can get you to do certain stuff, or it could be to where, let's say you're a guy and you're dealing with a female narcissist. She may try to say, I need you to take care of me, or I need you to handle this for me, or I'm pregnant, so now we're stuck, and stuff like that. So they'll try to use you. The female narc would do that, and then the male narc would do the same thing. They'll try to trap you by getting you pregnant, or the female narc would make up a fake pregnancy or something like that, or they'll lie on you, or they'll try to get you locked up, or try to call the police on you or something like that, or try to trick you and stuff like that. So you got to be careful with those type of people, right? They're very delusional. Or also with the female narcissist, it's, let's say you're no longer dealing with this female anymore. This person they may already be with somebody, but they feel like they have to have you too, or they feel like you're with them even though you are not dealing with them, you're not talking to them or anything. In their mind, they're so delusional, they're like, no, we're still together. And they could be telling other people that as well, and so they're not there. They're mentally ill, So you have to be careful of that. But yeah, also narc family cult secrets, some things the narcissist may not want you to know is they'll try to actually strong arm you, right? They'll try to strong arm their way into a situation, or like I said, they'll try to bully you out of something, or they'll try to make you feel afraid or try to scare you. and stuff like that to get their way, or try to win at all costs, or to get something like money or something, or fame, fortune, or clout. I don't know. But that's how you know you're dealing with a narcissist. They try to strong arm you in something, or they'll try to like bulldoze you or scare you, or try to make you to blame for something that's not your fault, or try to get somebody else to hurt you because they're hurt, or they're jealous, or they're upset because of a breakup, or because they got rejected. The narcissist will do that. That's how you know you're dealing with a narcissist. Also, some the family cult secrets is they really just are miserable. Just the short end of the stick is that a narcissist family dynamic is absolutely miserable. And I'm only saying that because of me living with my aunt. Now, I was not in any cult, but my aunt did try to recruit me. She wanted me to be like herself. That's another thing, how you know you're dealing with a narcissist or within that cult. They try to make you behave like them. They see you as an extension of themselves. So if the narcissist has you as their host, or if they have you as their victim, then whatever it is that they're going through, they want you to go through that too. And that's also a part of the whole destiny swap, where the narcissist will try to trade places with you. So they want you to have their life and vice versa. They want your life, or they may try to become like you, talk like you. They may try to exploit your energy, or they may try to become you. They may try to do that in hopes of them getting a certain outcome or a certain result. They'll do that. They'll exploit you for their own personal gain. That's another way you know you're dealing with a narcissist, or that's what the cult members will do. Like I said, they'll bribe people to do stuff to you. They'll have this whole big lie, the whole big lie. They'll be telling everybody about this big lie, and it's not true. It's crazy. It's very crazy. Another thing that the family cult will do is they will not be honest. They will not be true. They will lie. They will lie and will not care who is fooled. They will trick people, and they do not care. As long as they're getting what they want, whether, like I said, if it's money, resources, or a relationship, or whatever it is that they think they're gonna get, they will do it. They will do it, and they don't care who they hurt. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care who's affected. They will do it. That's a narc family cult. And so I hope that is helpful. 1 second, you guys. And I think wow, that word's good. And I think I touched on this too. Again, they will use magic. They will do rituals, spell work, and things like that. And and the other thing is, I'm trying to see what other family cult secrets that you guys should be aware of, or how some things that the narcissist does not want you to know. They'll try to sabotage you. They'll try to block you from moving on. They'll try to block you from good people that can help you, that's giving you the best advice. They'll try to keep you and that person separate. They'll try to hide that person if they know that person can really help you, or that person can help you to see what they're trying to do to you. They're not going to like that person, and they're going to gossip. They're going to start drama. They're going to tell lies about the person that can actually help you, like protect you from them. The narcissist is going to really do things and try to manipulate a bunch of people, a whole community, if they have to, all because if it's all over a relationship, if it's because the narcissist got told no, or the narcissist is mad at somebody, they will do literally anything that you can think of. So like I said, you gotta be careful. who you're friends with. You got to be careful who you're sleeping with. You got to be careful who you're talking to. And a narcissist will tell your business. That's another thing, how you know you're dealing with narcissists. Now, I know some people gossip and say stuff. I get it, right? People like certain stuff. But with a narcissist, they will tell like certain things that are sensitive or certain things that traumatize you, or they'll share like, and that's the other reason how you know you're dealing with a narcissist. And that's why you have to be careful who you trust, who you open up to. And I know that can be difficult to trust because of, again, you have narcissists out there manipulating people and tricking people and bribing people to do stuff to you and lying on you and cheating and planning schemes and plots and stuff like that, evil stuff, you get me? But you have to really be careful what you tell the narcissist, because they'll share that with other people and they will use certain stuff because they're so petty, they're so dramatic, and they're so mad all the time. Then they want to, however they feel, they want you to be just like them. They want you to be just like them. And so you have to be careful. You have to be careful. But yeah, there's certain stuff that I highly, and again, I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just giving you guys what I know about narcissists and how they are based off of, like I said, me living with a narcissist for 5 years, me having a connection with a narcissist for 4 years back in 2010 up until 2014. And also a borderline that I was working with back in 2016, for 4 months. So that's basically how I'm able to give you guys this information. Only off of life experience. That's the only way that I would be able to know. You get me? And but yeah. And so, just be careful the information that you share with a narcissist, because they will twist it, they will flip it, and they'll have this whole plan and plot, and it's crazy. It's crazy, all because they got rejected, or all because somebody doesn't want them, or all because of money, when actuality you don't have to do all of that. And I guess that's the message, if you take anything from this video, is don't behave like a narcissist. Like, try your best, please, you guys. I'm telling you, that's why, like I said, this healing is very, very important. When you heal, you are not going to behave like a narcissist. To behave like a narcissist is to behave like, basically like a 5-year-old child. That's how a narcissist is at heart. They're not an adult, right? They're not there. They're of course, we already know that most of them are possessed by an entity, but they're not a normal person. That's gone. That's not there anymore. It's like, you get what I'm saying? That's not them. The person that you see right there, that narc, that's not who they are. They are possessed. So you're not dealing with a normal person. So, but the best way to really protect yourself and to keep away from these individuals, you have to learn about who they are and what it is that they do, so that way you can protect yourself from these individuals. And maybe even, not only are you going to be able to protect yourself, but you can protect your kids, your friends that could maybe run into these individuals. But yeah, doing your inner work is really going to help you out, I'm telling you guys, because if you don't, like I said, you either become a victim to them, or you become just like them, or you just become isolated, or you become like, you live in fear all the time, or you lose faith with like having relationships with other people or having friendships, because maybe you feel fearful that everybody's going to be a narc. Because that's the thing, not everybody is a narc. Like, and I know that this whole topic, this whole word has kind of gotten popular over the years, which is crazy. It's like, it should not. But because there's people out there that are truly narcs, you have to be able to see that. But if you can't see it, then that's going to be, that's not going to be good for you. So you have to learn how to be able to see this type of stuff, so you can protect yourself and your loved ones, right? Because the narcissist is probably after them, or they're probably intimidated by them, or they're probably jealous, or they're probably envious of normal people, or people that see through them. The people that are saying like, hey, be careful, you have to watch that person. Like, you get what I'm saying? The narcissist doesn't want people to see like who they really are, because they know if people see them, then it's just like, okay, like, you get what I'm saying? The narcissist wants to keep the lie going. They have to do stuff to keep the lie going. You get what I'm saying? Because not only are they possessed, but since they're ran by an entity, that entity probably has that entity wants something. When the narcissist is acting the way that they're acting, something, whatever is ran by that entity, told that person is whatever is inside that narcissist, that demonic entity, they told the narc to do that. You get what I'm saying? So they had a plan, right? Or the narcissist had somebody else try to do that, because maybe, like I said, it worked on other people in the past, but it's like now they may have tried it on somebody that they shouldn't have, and it's just like, you know, so now it's just kind of like the narcissist has to deal with that now. They don't want to, right? So that's why they have to keep on the front. They have to keep lying. They have to keep doing what they're doing, because that entity is telling them to do that, right? So, you know, you have to be careful. You got to be careful, and you have to understand that, you know, whatever is going on, understand that God is in control at the end of the day. So that's where this is all leading. Understand, maybe you're going through something and you're like, well, man, like, why do I have to go through this? Why am I dealing with this? Just understand, maybe there's a reason. There's a reason why you had to go through this. Maybe there's a reason why you had to meet this narcissist, or there's a reason why you went through the experience. But just understand that God is with you. When you put your faith and your trust in God, just understand that He will never let you down, and He will never give you anything that you can't handle. And as long as you are on the good side with God, you're good. Like, you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to be scared of, nothing to be afraid of. Just understand that God will fight your battles. But if you are on the bad side with God, just understand that was not the right thing to do. Like that, you have to be careful of how you treat people. And I know, like, again, some people don't have faith, right? Some people don't believe, and I get it. I mean, I'm not going to say that I never had faith, because I grew up in a church environment, so my background was always in righteousness and always in good. Of course, no one's a saint. Everybody is a sinner. We all make mistakes. But you just have to remember that whatever you put out is what you get back. And like I said, if you put out evil and negativity, that's what you get. But if you do the opposite, then that's what you get as well. Now, also too, you got to be careful with the Narc family cult, is because they have been cursed. Mostly all the members are cursed, and a lot of them have bad karma. What they want you to do is to do something to them, so that way you can take on their karma, and then they can take on what you got. So that's why you have to be able to say, no, that's not how that's going to work, you know? So sometimes the narcissist will be manipulative in that way. They want to do something to you to where you react, so that way you can take on their negative bad karma. So it's just like, no. So that's another thing. And then also, what else? If you are affiliated with a narcissist, you also have to be careful, because whatever bad karma they have, you could also get that too. So that's why I said you have to be careful who you associate with, because you gotta know that a lot of people don't have good karma. They don't, and your life is precious. You gotta remember, life is short, and you know, you just got to be mindful. You got to stay protected, because most people, unfortunately, do not have your best interest. Most people, like, a lot of people are jealous out there. It's a lot of jealous people. It's a lot of haters. It's a lot of envious people out there. And it's just like, it's for no reason. It's for no reason, you know. The thing is that can be avoided. That can be avoided. Like, all of the narcissists that we have out there, they should not be narcissists. They shouldn't. But they are, you know. And it's really sad. It's really sad when you think about it, because it doesn't have to be that way. You know, if a person is mad every day, they're making that choice to be mad every day. You don't have to be mad. Like, you have a choice. So if a person is choosing to be mad, then that's on them. If a person is choosing to be a narcissist, that's on them. But you don't have to, that's not your responsibility. That has nothing to do with you. So just be aware of that. But anyway, I don't want to drag us on for too long, but I hope that this did help you guys. I would love to know your biggest takeaway, what you learned, and some things for you to be aware for the future. So anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you all next video. If you guys want to learn more, make sure that you do go to my website. Any way that I can support you, I would love to be able to do so. You can visit the link below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.